Alright, so need to get this done. Okay, we are off and running, so we'll get this going in just a moment. Had to double check audio and the like, so let's get this swapped over.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Okay, so now that that cutscene's done, I'm going to very quickly grab a drink because my current one is almost empty. So do that before we get really going, and then we'll go from there. So I will be right back. In the meantime, I will leave you with this nice little room here, instead of the horrors that are outside. So we'll be right back. Okay, fresh drink has been acquired. Now, I'm going to lay down a couple ground rules for this run of Bloodborne, because I decided to do something interesting because I know this game like the back of my hand. I can even let's see. Yeah, like if I go here, that's if you look at that in the bottom right there, that is 100% progress and 40 out of 40 achievements earned. I have platinumed this game, which in gaming terms is I've done everything. So, with that in mind, rather than starting a fresh character per se and having to, off stream go and grind for levels or equipment or that kind of stuff, I decided I'll use my pre-existing character. This one in particular is max level at 544 with a full 99 in every stat. And you might be thinking, well, wouldn't that be a little unfair? It might, might be a bit too easy. No, this is New Game Plus 7, which in FromSoft games means it is the hardest it can possibly get. Despite the fact that I have 1900 health, bosses can and will 1 and 2 shot me, depending on which boss I'm fighting. And certain enemies that aren't bosses are also capable of taking me out in 2 or 3 hits, depending on what I'm doing. So, with that in mind, I feel it's a fair trade-off. We get a more smooth sailing, like story progression through the game, and I get to have a little bit of fun with the challenge where this character is the best they're going to be right now. I can't make them better. So how much I do or don't struggle is entirely up to how good at the game I still am after having not touched it in about 2 years. So, well, we'll see how quickly the rust wears off. So, with that in mind, we can now enjoy Yarnum. And if you couldn't tell, yes, this is a very horror, like Gothic Victorian-esque inspired game mostly HP Lovecraft, that kind of stuff, so get used to a lot of that. So, with that said, welcome to Yarnum, where all manner of things can and do and will go wrong. I still will probably be, like, at least seeing if I can pick up items, because the ones that it's telling me I can't pick up because I have too many of at the moment right now are things like the healing files and the bullets. So those ones it will just proceed to then, like, leave them where they were, but other stuff I can still grab. That is the first lamp, which those act as our bonfires, our grace points, essentially. If we're going off of Elden Ring, that it would be a site of grace, is essentially what these are. And the little guys around it are the messengers. They're the handy little lads that take you to and from places, so... That is a large crowd. Oh, it's good to be playing this game again. It's been too long. Let's see, this opens over here. Do that because I'm probably going to end up picking up a couple of files from him. That shortcut is open now. Not that I really need it, but... Okay. I'm gonna do my best to, because I'm using such a, like, a high-level character in juxtaposition to things, I'm going to try and do my best to entirely clear areas in one go, so no resting and going back to do something and stuff like that. I don't know how easily that will happen, given how this is essentially just the tutorial area and everything here is meant to be really easy, but we will see. Despite the fact that I am killing those guys with one swing, they're still taking a total of 520 damage, which means even these common basic enemies have almost 500 health, which is kind of absurd. Those ones take almost 1,000. I should probably change my runes out, though. That would be helpful for this. And there's the dogs. Just waiting for that. Where are they? Oh, it's down there still. Is it gonna come up? That is the other thing about Bloodborne combat. It is much faster. It is, I think outside of Sekiro, it is the fastest paced combat in a Souls game. Well, in one of their RPG games, I should say. If it was the Armored Core games, then this would be slow. But I forgot you could summon Gascoigne here. Yeah, I don't need to summon Gascoigne. I don't really need any of that stuff either, but I will deal with the big boy back here. And he had almost 5,000 health. Which is almost 3 times mine at the moment. Oh boy. This is definitely going to get interesting the farther into this we get. And that is why things are still difficult. More bullets. That's always nice. It's more blood vials, but I don't need that many. Okay. Yeah, there's them over there. I need to go this way at the moment. Let's see. Oh, trying to remember everything. Let's see, I need to go... Technically, I need to go over there, so I'll just go straight through. There is this back route, which takes you down into the sewers, and then you can pop up on the other side... It's the other side of the bridge, kind of... let's see, do I have... I don't have that. Oh, I do have the monocle. Okay. Okay. So yeah, if you take that path over there, it takes you down into the sewer area and underneath all of this, and eventually you pop out way over there. And then you can come up and get the shortcut without having to go across the main section of the bridge here. But I don't need anything that's down there right now. So I'm going to just opt to go through the main stretch. I'm surprised that did that much damage. Still not a lot, all things considered, but... And there's my blood vials refilled. Okay. So now we can go... Because yeah, normally you end up down there, and you can go kind of a little bit more to the right, and then underneath. But we don't have to do that. So and the lantern in this game definitely does not give you as much light as the one in Elden Ring does. I will say that. And that old guy, if you don't do that, proceeds to shoot you in the back with a shotgun. So. Because yeah, normally if you go the under route, you can open this door. But we don't need that door at the moment. More blood vials. Okay. And now we're back here. Simple. Now we can go this way. I'll try and stagger those two. And what I was doing right there with the healing and damaging myself and stuff is you can technically create blood bullets. So if you're running low on the bullet things, which in the top left there you'll see the 20 and then currently the 13 plus a little red 5. That is the bullets, and that's what I use for the gun and the magic stuff that I do and that kind of thing. So you can give yourself a few of those back by sacrificing some health for it. And now we can open this door, which just saves you the trouble of having to deal with those other two, which isn't super important, and we don't technically need it right now, but we do have it. This also, yeah, I still gotta go the rest of the way down to get the elevator activated. So in the meantime, we'll go ahead and go back up and deal with what is supposed to be the first boss of the game. Is you can technically just ignore it and never fight it. but we're going to. So. God, even the birds are tough. Okay. Yep, there goes half my health bar in one swing. That's okay, though. I can return the favor. A little bit out of range for that. And that's the first boss. The easy one. They only get more difficult. And now we will try and make a run straight to the second boss, which is the first, like, proper boss of the game. Because that one is technically kind of like a tutorial boss of sorts. So let's see. Now I need to go down. And then we need to go this way. Nothing up there that's important. I'm not taking any chances with that because I can't remember how many of them actually get out. I know at least 3 of them do. If you ignore them on your way over.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Well, do you know of any safe places?
Not yet. You can answer properly after you've been to a spot a little bit farther in. Let's see, I need to go this way.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself, there are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
And that's Eileen the Crow. She's an interesting NPC. We'll be seeing her off and on here and there. I am going to try and do as many of the like NPC quests as I can during this run. There's not a lot of them, but it's very easy to miss a step and never finish them because of that. So ow. Okay, where's the guy with the gun? There he is. Did he drop bullets? Yes, he did. Good. Need more of those if I'm gonna deal with the next boss coming up a little more easily. I should probably heal too. Bloodstone shard. Don't really need that, but that's fine. Alright. I don't need any of the stuff in the actual sewer section down below. I just need to go this way. So I'm not gonna go down. More bullets, and that's more bullets. Almost back to full. And now we just keep going this way for the moment. Let's see, I need to drop down. Yeah, I can drop down there. And then go up the rest of the way. So I don't need to do anything in the sewer section, so. I can just head straight up. Okay. I want them coming up behind me. And then we get to go up here and unlock this. So that's another shortcut. And now we can head back down. There is an NPC that you can talk to there, and you're supposed to help them find their parents. If you actually tell them what happened, it doesn't end well. So, for the sake of giving a good ending for them, we'll just not say anything. Happy endings are very, very few and far between in this game. Most things end in tragedy. Ignore all this stuff so that I can get to the other ladder. And then we can grab the elevator and make this a very fast trip. Okay, and now we're back here where we killed the two large guys. So that was the roundabout method, and fairly quick. Even starting a fresh character, I don't think it would have taken me much longer than this. If I'm being entirely honest, I think even on a fresh character, this would have taken me maybe an extra 8-10 minutes. So instead of 36 minutes, it would have been about 45 to do this instead on a brand new character. So mostly because I would have been stopping to grab like some specific items. Wow, you actually survived the big fireball. I suppose that's a testament to just how much health you have at this level. I do love the Modera's whistle, though. The fun fact about the Modera's whistle, if you use that and stand where the big snake comes out of the ground and grabs stuff, it hurts you too. So you have to be very mindful of that. And it hurts bad. I can actually almost kill myself with that ability if I'm not careful with it. Let's leave it on the whistle though. I want that for the next boss. Come on. Oh wow, you didn't stagger from that. Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah, that gets me one more. What was that? 15 blood vials and 18 bullets. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be. Who knows? Let's make it 23 bullets. And 14 blood vials. And now is where the fun begins.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Okay, Angry Man time.
What's that smell? Sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
I'm not dead. Magic pixel. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. Okay. Tombstones, tombstones. Lots of tombstones. That's the only part about this fight that is hard, is getting stuck on all those. Too early. Ooh, that was close. Almost didn't get him on the first try. And that's, yeah, that is, I guess, a prime example of what I was talking about with the difficulty of this, is regular enemies, not so bad. Bosses, well, yeah, again, prime example. It does not take much for them to end everything very quickly. Well, it's not my intention to make this a deathless run of Bloodborne. I would very much like to try, because I haven't actually bothered doing that yet. I've done some speed runs in my personal time and stuff like that of Bloodborne, but I've never tried a deathless run. So that might also be a fun little addition, just to see how long I can go before that happens. Because I'm sure I will eventually end up dying to something. Probably a certain boss from the DLC if I have any inclinations on that. But meantime, let's get up here to the next section. Okay. Now we are at Cathedral Ward, the next hub area of sorts. Because we'll be doing a lot here, and that in Cathedral Ward also leads to quite a few places, so there's also that. But now we will get to visit the Hunter's Dream for the first time, because since I didn't die to Gascoigne, we'll be going there the not normal way, I guess, because normally you're supposed to die and go there for the first time, so. And this is the hub proper for our time in Bloodborne. We'll be seeing a lot of this place. Because from here, we can go to all of the different places in Bloodborne. And we can also do the Chalice dungeons, which are an optional side thing. There's certain set dungeons, which are the same every single time, and if you go through all of those, it will eventually culminate in a secret boss, which you can only fight in the Chalice dungeons, which is semi-relevant to the story in a way. So I might go ahead and do that. I might take like a specific stream and dedicate that particular stream to Chalice dungeon stuff, because there's quite a few of them, because each one of these is a singular dungeon, and each dungeon has between 3 and 5 layers that you have to go through. So that will probably take a while. Like I said, probably a full stream, maybe a stream and a half to do all of the Chalice dungeon stuff. And then outside of places you can warp and things like that, that one down there with the little messenger guys is the main shop. This one up here is a special shop that uses special currency called insight, which you get from killing bosses and certain items. This here is for adjusting runes. This here is for adjusting weapon stuff and upgrading them. Say hello to Gatorman.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
And then this box here is the storage box, which holds all of the excess stuff that you might have, of which I have a lot. That's what 6 runs of this game will do to you. So I think I have pretty much everything I need to go through or like set up every single Chalice dungeon, if I'm not mistaken as well, because that's what all of this stuff here is. So shouldn't have to worry about grabbing Chalice dungeon materials when I go to do that. I'll probably wait until we're like halfway in, or maybe just before we do the DLC to do the Chalice dungeons. Is they're interesting. I quite like them. If you're not doing the set dungeons, you can just have it create a completely random dungeon, and people that have been playing this game, I would honestly say religiously since its release in... Oh, when did it release? Was it 2011? Is it like 2011 or 2012? I think it's been almost 10 years now since it came out, but they're still finding new stuff in those dungeons that people have never seen, because some things just end up so buried in the like game code that they just don't show up often enough, which is fascinating. And then this is the doll of the Hunter's Dream. I'm pretty sure the next time we come back here, because we have insight, because in order to talk to her, you have to have insight, which we currently have 64, so we definitely have enough. I'm just assuming because it's our first time stopping in here, she's not active yet, so next time we come back, we'll be able to talk to her. And she's the one that you would normally level up with, but I quite literally cannot at being at max level, so interacting with her probably won't happen as often as it normally would, but there's still a few like minor things like quest-wise and stuff like that we can do. Let's see, is there anything else I can buy that I might need? 38, 38, 20. Buy 4 more of those. Got plenty of all that stuff. Might as well buy that early. Since we can. I don't need a new weapon. I'm abstaining from using any new equipment. I have to keep and use what I started with, so. And I think that's it for the Hunter's Dream for now. So we'll be headed back to Cathedral Ward now. I do want to check something. Is it just the game environment? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Turn that down just slightly. That I'll leave up, but those two I want down a little bit because they're a little bit louder than everything else at the moment. Keep the voice up higher so that that's hopefully the voice will be louder than everything else now. So it'll be a little bit easier to hear. Display HUD. Oh, I could make it really difficult on myself if I decided to do that. I'll leave it on for now. I might consider turning that off, though, at some point. Alright, and with that said... I can't do that one just yet. We can go that way. We can go this way. I think Eileen... No, she's not here yet. I need to go back down the ladder previously, and I think she should be there. Unless I didn't talk to her enough times. Because that is always the fun thing with FromSoft NPCs, is sometimes you just didn't talk to them enough and then they don't go somewhere that they're supposed to. But if I did talk to her enough, she should be back in here. Because there should be an angry man here now, a different angry man. Okay, the bodies are there. Nope, I'm not being invaded, so I don't think I talked to Eileen enough times. That being the case, would it be faster for me to... I think it would legitimately be faster for me to run there than it would be to warp, because I have to go back to the dream and then back down from there. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna run it, because I can do that fairly quickly. Ow. Well, that did nothing. Alright. Wow, all of you guys have enough health to survive that now. That is interesting. Hello, lads. Now you managed to hit me through the wall. Okay. And then we just go up and left. After we deal with him. I'm gonna have to deal with you too, aren't I? Yep. Okay, we both whipped that. Okay. So now we just make the quick run this way. Just gonna ignore the dog this time. Barrels. Very fragile barrels. Yep, she's still here. Okay.
What are you still doing here?
What are you still doing here?
Enough a hunter must hunt.
Indeed. Okay. That should be the last time I need to talk to her. Now I can go. Which means this way. And down. Didn't quite get that in time. That's fine. Go. And now we can run back up to the other one. All the dogs are loose. Thankfully, I am used to doing this run, so it does not take me much. Okay, there. That should reset it, so now she should show up up there by Cathedral Ward like she's supposed to. Oh, and the doll's awake. Proper introductions this time.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Over time, countless hunters have visited this dream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
And also, yes, she is very tall. Yeah, that's not just a you know, like she's on a hill. No, she's just really tall. Okay, let's check for Eileen again. Not here. Might have to... That's right, I might have to open the gate before she shows up. That's right. You, sir. Thank you. All right, and making a run for it. And using the 10,000 echoes that I spent wisely to open that early. All right, that is one of 3 doors. Okay. And yeah, for anybody that might have been wondering, yes, healing items are limited in this game. They're not infinite like some of the other Souls games, which is why enemies drop the healing items quite a bit. He is stuck on the coffin. I'll take advantage of that. No, why am I doing this? This is just faster. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. If I space it correctly. There we go. That's worth it. And that's an item I already got a bunch of. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I can't hold any more of those. Okay, so that's just more healing then. Alright. Okay, up we go. Check something real quick. Okay. Bunch of big boys down there. Don't have to deal with them at the moment. More bullets. Handy. I think that's just more healing and bullets, but I don't really need that. What I do need to do is open this up. That's 2. And the next one is this way. And that's 3. Alright, that's all the doors, shortcut doors, all of that opened up. I don't need any of those at the moment. So now we could go back down this way. There's Eileen. Yep, it was the doors. Okay.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad. And he's my mark. Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the I have business there first.
Okay. And here's the part where we expressly ignore that and go down there anyway. Now the real question is, can I manage to kill Henrik before she shows up? That is something I'm curious about. I just might go with a proper application of Madara's whistle. Just might. Oh, Henrik. There you are. Wow, you've got a lot of help. Oh. There we go. The answer to the question is yes. Yes, I was able to kill him before she showed up. There she is.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then.
Perhaps.
He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Alright, I don't... Wait. I'm just gonna talk to her again anyway, just in case. I'd rather not have to come back.
Hands clean. Leave the hunt.
Yep, okay, so that repeats. Alright, so we're done here then. Okay. Now we can go back up here. Thankfully, this one is a short jaunt. It's not, you know, like it's sending you halfway across the world like some of the quests in Elden Ring. As much as I love Elden Ring, that was one thing that got kind of frustrating at times because there's no indication as to where they may or may not be going, and they just go, which made it really hard. Oh yeah, you. I forgot to talk to you.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
Surprisingly trustworthy despite his demeanor. So yeah, as we go through the game, I can encounter certain NPCs that are holed up in buildings and tell them to come here, and then they'll be safe during the hunt. So that's a little side thing we can do. And with that in mind, I think our next goal is to go kill a certain boss for this area. Something somewhere just died. Why? Where and how? And by who? You know what? Not important. Yeah. Point at me all you want. You can't hurt me. I'm opening at a door. And now you can't pass through. You're not allowed. Your visa expired. Let's see. Yeah, for this fight, I think I want that. I don't really need anything else. I think just that will be enough. Make sure I'm at full health. There we go. next fight. And if you listen really closely, you'll be able to hear her murmuring a prayer.
Dangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear,
I think if I remember correctly, I think somebody somewhere has a recording of the full thing. I think it's like 5 minutes long.
let us. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death.
Now the fun begins. Oh, that is not as much damage as I was hoping for. God, I forgot just how much damage she does. Oh, she jumped too late. That's unfortunate. That is not enough damage. I'm swapping to the bow. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Not too bad, just needed the proper application of the correct weapon. Anything that can hit the head is good for that. Yeah, the fun thing, well, I say the fun thing about that boss is, yeah, they can heal. And it's not just a one-time thing, they could just keep doing it if they feel like it. I have seen them just sit and heal before they just like got stuck in some sort of weird healing loop and it just kept going. That wasn't fun. Thankfully it didn't do that. That would have gotten a little annoying, especially considering how big the damage disparity is.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
So for a little bit more solid context as to what was going on there, that is, well, first off, that's Lawrence's skull sitting on this. After the old blood turned him into a monster similar to the cleric beast, or not the cleric beast, but the thing that I just fought, Vicar Amelia. So, the whole thing there is, Lawrence decided that he didn't like the way that things were being studied and how they were going, so he went to Yarnum and founded the Healing Church, where he could research blood and blood ministration and what it does to people and stuff, kind of like freely, I guess, to an extent. Whereas Master Willem focused more on the insight side of things and like kind of like looking inside oneself for greater knowledge and stuff, and that's where the two like main schools of like thought go in Bloodborne. And yeah, that's all part of the oh so wonderful eldritch backgrounds of Bloodborne. So things tend to only get more disturbing from here. So let's see, I need to kill some people so that I can get some bullets and stuff. See, you're not facing this way. Good. Don't notice me. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Frenzy. I love that mechanic so much. It's great. Ow. And now that Vicar Amelia is dead, the night has progressed some. You should give quite a few. No, you gave me bloodstone shards instead. Of course you did. You couldn't just give me the thing that I wanted. Oh, there we go. That's blood vials. That'll do. I don't really need the bullets. Alright, next on the agenda. Bloodstark Beast. Yep, that's where we need to go next. So we'll do that. Which means we need to go back to the Cathedral Ward main area. Thankfully, we've opened all the doors, so... Oh, he fell off. Alright, well that works, I guess. give me enough time to do this. Which that guy always gives bullets. And this guy, despite being stabbed in the back and kicked off a cliff, is perfectly content to just walk back to where he was. Because technically, he never saw me. That guy, however, did. Nothing from him. 3 bullets from him. Nothing from that one. Okay. That's fine. And yeah, as a side, the further into the game you get, the further the moon progresses. Or the further the night progresses, I should say. Well, the moon changes too, but that's an entirely different thing. Another bloodstone shard instead of healing files. Just love that. And a blue elixir instead of healing vials. Alright, fine. Be that way. Doesn't matter all that much. I'm ignoring you. And we want to rest? No. No, I don't think I do. Oh, is the bag boy here yet? You over there? Hiding in the corner? No, surprisingly. I figured you would be here by now. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's right. Technically, the one guy that I killed there earlier is supposed to be the bag boy when the night transitions, so if he was dead, that would make sense that he doesn't show up now. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. So it's off to the Bloodstarved Beast, which means we get to go to Old Yarnum now. If you thought this place was devolving into chaos, prepare yourself. It only gets better from here. Oh, before that, I have to go start my generator so that the power doesn't go out. So I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I am back now. So, now we can go to Old Yarnum. Yeah, I have to, usually have to run the generator from where I'm at on Sunday nights, and thankfully it doesn't take long to start it, so it's not a big deal. Blood vials, that's good. Assume that's more blood vials. Nope, more bullets. That's technically better. Need more of those anyway. And that was more blood vials. Okay. Now we can go this way. Okay. Same done, that's more bullets. Yeah, we're slowly starting to restock on them. That'll make the next part nice. Okay, now we can open this door. We can go down here and open this, which will let us go to Old Yarnum. And let's see. Alfred, right. We need to talk to Alfred.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is... There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yarnum, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yarnum can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
And that's Alfred. So now we are off to the lower section with Old Yarnum to deal with the blood-starved beast that's down there. And then from there, we'll be heading back up to the church where we fought Vicar Amelia. And then we'll be going from there, we'll be exiting that and going to the right instead of down and back this way like we did a minute ago. So... let's see, do I still have lantern still on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. And now we just get to keep making our way down for the moment. Let's get this lantern lit. Now we're in Old Yarnum.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alone. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
And that's our welcome to Old Yarnum. A little early on that. A little late on that one. That's not a big deal. I really do need to, the next time I stop at the Hunter's Dream, I do need to swap out one of the runes I have. I don't really need the bloodstone shards because those are for upgrading weapons, but I still just grab them out of habit.
You're a skilled hunter, adept, merciless. Half cut to the blood, as the best hunters are.
And these enemies don't necessarily hit very hard, but they poison you. So that's where the fun part from them comes from. Let's see. Oh yeah, the big one. Forgot about you.
Which is why I must stop you.
Yeah, definitely don't want to go that way. don't need any of that. And I think this is just, yep, it's a gemstone. Don't need that either. Don't need any of that stuff. Just gonna run past there. And I should be able to, yep, get you back down here. I don't want to fight him out there because Yura's still alive, which means Yura, which is the hunter up top with the big gun, means he can still shoot me while I'm fighting him. So you can technically do this. Ow. There we go. Just needed one good one. Alright, stay far enough out of the way so that I don't get shot in the back. Now we can go... I want to go in there. I want to go up here. Because this is where Yura's at. I want to deal with him before I go any further. So let's go ahead and do this. And go up the big ladder again. Not the longest ladder in the game, but close. Ow. Oh. Okay. Well. And yet gravity strikes again. It works not only against me, but sometimes with me. Well, that was a little bit anticlimactic, but I suppose it works. Can I get that? That's... I cannot technically get that item here. It's his weapon, which I'm not going to be using it anyway, but that's just the principle. Oh well. Okay, now we need to head down. Which means a lot of fun involving rafters. And somehow everything knows I'm here. Oh, damn it. That is gonna be... I missed it. Oh well. Okay, now... Question is, can I get to a spot? Okay, I can get onto that. Lets me see things a little bit better. They can't get to me, so they're giving up. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending. Wow. Okay. Yep, there's that half of my health in a single swing that I was waiting for. Knew it was going to happen eventually. That's alright, Yura's dead, so I don't have to deal with him, so I can technically just sprint through a decent chunk of this. None of you are fast enough to actually get me. Especially if I go down this way. Okay. And we're back. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long. And this time, since we're not coming in from dealing with Yura, we can go this way. Ow. Yeah, I forgot just how hard these guys hit, even not including being on the 7th round of this game. So there's another one up here? No. But I can hear them coming for me. You're the one that killed me last time. You're dead now. I'll be taking all of that back. Oh, hi. I need to get down these stairs. Alright. Can I pull this? No, I don't think I can. But I can do this. Overkill, perhaps? Am I doing it anyway? Yes. Okay. That went much better this time. Grab this. I don't think I need any more of that, but it's nice to have extra. Don't need to go that way, because that's just a random item. So we'll grab this ladder and open the door at the top for a shortcut, just in case. Okay, don't need to do anything else up here, so let's head back down. Alright, and... oh, I need to... not what I meant to do, but sure. Lantern. That's the one I wanted. I'm way too used to playing Elden Ring at this point. Ugh. I do so love the combat in Bloodborne, though. It's so much more, well, fast-paced, and I can't really say fluid, because the combat in Elden Ring is fluid, but in a different way. The combat in Elden Ring, and by extension, the Dark Souls games, it's more methodical, I guess. Whereas Bloodborne and, by extension, Sekiro, which has similar combat, is much more reactive, I suppose. Case in point. Okay. This is the door for Dark Beast Parl. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, can't open that from this side, so. That doesn't do me any good here. That might be good for... Actually, can I swap out this? Or do I have the eye? I do. Okay. None of those are really that useful. Any Tonitrus? That might be good for what's coming up, actually. How much does that cost? 6? How much is this one? 7. And that's just 1. Yeah, that should be a decent enough lineup. If I want really heavy damage, that's what Moderus is for. Well, actually. Oops. Let's see, I have that there. I don't really use Ebrietis's. That's the Ebrietis. This is the Ebrietis one. Yeah. Swap you with that and put you wherever you were at. Put you back on there. There we go. Okay. Inventory management. Always a joy. I can see you up there. I hope you know that. $500. Not bad. Okay. Alright, and then go in here and open the door up here so that I can take the shortcut down this way. So that if Bloodstarved Beast does kill me, I don't have to go all the way back around and down. And there we go. Alright. That's open now, so now I can use that shortcut. I do love the overall level and sound design for this game, though. It's all really good. The music for this game is also fantastic as well. When it does play, it's very good. Oh, what are the little stone things? I don't even know what to begin to call those things, but yeah, they drop shards. And I'm gonna say somewhere in this mess is the thing to summon Alfred. Because you can summon Alfred to help you fight this boss, but I don't remember where in this mess of stuff it is. Oh wait, that's right, I have to ring the, Since when is there an enemy down here? Or did you just happen to somehow fall from somewhere? I don't remember there ever being an enemy there. Regardless. I don't really have any intentions of summoning Alfred for this, so with that in mind. Let's see. Yeah, that first. And we'll open with a big salvo. Yep. Yay for poison. Forgot that that doesn't track. So obnoxiously mobile. And now the really fun part, because now just being near it poisons you. Not technically a difficult boss, it's just obnoxious in a way. Oh right, I'm poisoned again. Inventory, there we go. Grab some more of those. And we already have the chalice stuff. Normally there is a, normally you get a chalice to start doing the chalice dungeon stuff from killing that boss. But I already have that since this is my 7th run through the game with this character, so. And that is Old Yarnum. Oh yeah. And that item that I just got from the little messenger guys is what takes you to the DLC for Bloodborne. It is much, much, much harder than the base game. So we'll be waiting to do that for a little while. Let's see. First ritual altar. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this. And move that one so that I can reset them. Shared fixed dungeon. Okay, so this one. Conduct ritual. Yes. That's one. That's two. Let's see, that's the second one. That's the third one. That's three. That's four. That's a really rough one because... Oh, I didn't think about that. This is New Game Plus 7, so the Chalice dungeons where you're limited to like 100 health are going to be even more nightmarish. Not because you'll die faster, but because the enemies will be harder to kill. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh well. And for the last one... Wait a minute, did I miss one? That's one. That's two. That's three. 4. 5. No, I didn't miss one. So you don't have to do the Ihil Chalice, because tumor or do I? Ritual Blood 5 I need, apparently. Can I just buy that? Yep. Just give me like 9 of them. It's not like I don't have enough echoes for it. And... I don't think I do have to do this one if I remember correctly. I think, yeah, there's always an extra one. Because, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 5 Chalice dungeons. That are fixed dungeons. So yeah, at some point we'll be going through all of those, which, like I said, each one has between 3 and 5 layers. So this is technically not, 1 area, 2 area, 3 area. It is technically areas 3 through 9 at a minimum, just to do these 3. So, oh yeah, and I have 71 insight. Wow, okay, I should probably spend some of that, because insight, while good for certain things, also means the frenzy mechanic that took a massive chunk of my health a little bit earlier in the stream. The more insight you have, the faster it builds up, and I actually think the more damage it does. I'm not sure on that part, but it's bad, especially later in the game. So we're gonna buy a few things. Let's buy 10 of those. know what? Make it 11. And don't need any of that. Blood rock. Don't really need any of this stuff at the moment either. Let's see, how much of each do I have? Don't need that. I suppose I can take a few of these. Yeah, I'll do 5. So that puts me down to 50. Still high enough to benefit from certain things, but not high enough to really, really screw me over. Let's see. Oh, I've got both of the claw mark things in there. I could swap. I suppose I could swap that one for that one. Oh, do I not have a... Let's see, stamina recovery up. Heal under death +1 HP recovery up. Use HP during co-op. That's not going to be happening. No, don't need that. And item discovery, don't need. Yeah, so that's the best one for now. And anything that I want to do... Oh, yeah, I forgot that repairing is a thing in this. Fortification. Do I have anything better than that? No, I didn't think so. Not there either. Nope. Okay. What about on you? Yeah, no. And on you, it's 21 points. Was that 21.6%? Yeah, no, it's not getting any better than that. All right. So that's good. Don't have to worry about those. Let's see, and we just finished up Lower Yarnum. So that would mean we need to go back to the church and then go out of the church and to the right. Okay. Wrong one. Back to the dream. There's a lot of churches in Bloodborne. A lot. This will probably not be the last time that happens. Is this one? No. This one. Okay, I don't think any of the, none of those are active yet. It's definitely in this one. Grand Cathedral. It might have been Gao's Grand Cathedral. Okay. Was it church? Just the wrong one. Okay. I do think instead of doing that, though, I think we'll do the first Chalice dungeon. I think that'll be interesting. Get a feel for the Chalice dungeons. Especially since I'm back in the Hunter stream anyway. Okay. I don't, lantern is on. Yep, lantern's on. Okay. I do wish they would do something kind of like the Chalice dungeons again, because I do absolutely love these places, and I feel like it was an interesting mechanic for a Souls game, and with Bloodborne especially, it made sense, but I feel like they could do something similar in one of their other games, but they haven't done anything like it since, which is kind of a shame, because the Chalice dungeons are fun. Oh yeah, the first layer is going to be a cakewalk if I can shoot things and kill them. Because counterintuitively, the guns in Bloodborne don't really do all that much normally. They're mostly meant for the whole countering thing, not actually doing damage. Granted, with my stats as a max level character, I can kind of get away with... Do you mind, sir? I'm talking. I can kind of get away with using them for damage. More blood vials. Handy. Do that. That broke his ankle. All right. All right, it's one of those dungeons. Oh, you stunned me into it. Alright, fine. Oh yeah, there's one of you guys down here. I forgot about that. Okay, that guy blocked the shot for you, so... Right. I'm still not going to take any chances with those guys, though. They hit really hard normally. And this is a dungeon one, so he could probably slap me and kill me. And bullets. That's always nice. Blood vials, also always nice. Is this one a wall? No, okay, it's not a special wall. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in here. At least not that matters. So it's back this way and down the other tunnel. This way now. Which just goes back out here so that I can go back up the ladder. There's still more of those constantly spawning guys dying to the thing. I should be able to kill this guy with this. There we go. Worked out. I'll deal with you in a moment. Those red boys hit very hard. And now they're all dead. Okay. Well, those ones are. I think there's still another bell lady up here somewhere. Oh no, it's just this guy. I'm beginning to wonder if the dungeons are actually scaled to New Game Plus stuff, because those guys didn't do anything to me, really. Regardless, the door is unlocked. Which means we can now fight the first boss of the first layer of the first Chalice dungeon. Which I want to say... back up this way. These dungeons are surprisingly expansive, too. They can get very large. Now let's use the whistle. I'm curious to see what the whistle can do. Forgot about that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I am beginning to wonder if the dungeons are actually scaled to New Game Plus 7 or if they're separate somehow. Or if it's just the fact that this is the first dungeon, which is always really easy. Regardless. Wasn't expecting him to spawn in while jumping at me. So that was fun. Hooray for good reaction time. Layer 2. Making decent time on it. And... right, dark room. Oh yeah, I forgot there's traps and stuff in the dungeon. Not that they're really an issue at the moment. Let's see, no, I need to go this way. Yep, so that I can deal with. This is interesting, being able to shoot things and kill them for a change. Okay, yeah, this isn't the one with the lever in it. I think that's the third layer is the one that has the lever right there. Okay. Up the ladder we go. Most of the items in these places are dungeon stuff, so it's not super important. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Oh, he changed his mind. No, he's still thinking about it. I realize now it's just because he's at the edge of his, like, range of where he can actually chase me to. Because that was an earlier limitation with some of the earlier Souls games. But the comedic timing of him running around the corner, charging at me, seeing the other guy get shot, and then immediately turning around was just, that was nice. That was a nice little funny moment. That said, I'm going this way. Bagman. Yeah, even for an enemy that is, I think legitimately isn't scaled to my level, that was still a quarter of my health. It's a really good thing they're not scaled up. Otherwise, that would have probably killed me now that I think about it. The red ones still hurt, though. They may not be able to survive much, but they still hit decently hard. Okay, now I think I need to go this way. Yep. Oh, bullets. Very nice. Now, I can go this way. Oh yeah, this is Rolly, man. Forgot about that. Won't be able to use the whistle on him. What do I want to use on you? This guy is just funny. Especially since at this kind of like disparity in power, he can't really do too much to me. He's just funny. He just knows how to roll. This is certainly a nice change of pace from the base game where I was getting kind of slapped around by stuff. Most of the stuff here can't really do much to me at this point. I'm pretty sure that's going to change instantly in Dungeon 2 or 3. And then I'll be getting slapped around again, but I'll enjoy that while it lasts. I will enjoy the peace of being strong for a little while it lasts. And now we're back here. Which means we can go straight into the next boss. No side rooms, so we don't have to worry about that. Is it going to instantly try and attack me? Oh no, it's the 3 boss thing. Okay. Well. Wow. Goodbye, sir. Yeah, that was about between all 3 of those hits on that last one. I was paying attention to the health bar. That was about 6,000 health. So yeah, I think these guys are technically, they're equivalent to the guys in the first area of Bloodborne when we first started tonight. So yeah, Dungeon 1 would be about there. Dungeon 2 would be equivalent to like Old Yarnum, Cathedral Ward. Dungeon 3 would be probably Charnel Lane equivalent, which means Dungeon 4 and 5 are going to be towards end game difficulty, which means stuff is definitely going to be slapping my health bar into non-existence. That'll be fun. But I don't have to worry about that yet. No elevator. Just ladder. And then elevator. No side paths. Pretty sure this is the last layer for this particular one. I don't think this one goes to 4 or 5 like the later ones do. Alright, I forgot that there's a little summon that you can grab for this place. Who is it? Who is this? Prospector Oleg. Right. Okay. What is exploding down here? I saw the fire of something exploding for a second. Oh, right. It's this room. Okay. Stay to the sides. I want to know who voiced these guys in particular, because whoever it was having a really good time. Like the weird, wacky little gremlin-y noises they make. Like somebody was having a fun time with this. Oh yeah, then there's those things. Can I hit that thing from here? Nope, doesn't quite reach far enough. That's a shame. That said, now we can go this way. I hear something. What do I hear? Oh, you. Are you the one that doesn't attack, or are you the one that's going to try and kill me? You're the one that's chill. Alright. Hi. Really tall, really skinny person. Have a nice day. I'm going this way. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know if there's... I don't remember if anyone has ever covered, like, if they figured out why. It's definitely something to do with the coding for this particular enemy. But for some reason, this one in this dungeon just doesn't attack you. They just hang out and act like a walking light post. For some reason. Because normally those things try and shank you. But, this one doesn't. So. It's still kind of baffling every time I see it. Because I'm so used to everything that moves in Bloodborne trying to kill me that it's a weird change of pace. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Alright, now we can go do the last boss of the Chalice Dungeon. Well, of this Chalice Dungeon. That is a nice purple tapestry. But I don't think it's worth staring at for that long. So, have a nice day. And back down and around we go. Keep hearing something big stomping around. Not sure what though. Firebomb guy. Noted. Alright, back up the ladder. And then we are out of here. So. Good old Chalice Dungeons. Simple, to the point, and fun. That is a side path. I want to say this one in particular just gives you... This one just gives you more Chalice Dungeon material stuff, but I don't need that, so I'm not going to bother with that one. So we'll just go straight to the boss. I don't remember what the third boss of the first Chalice Dungeon is. It's been too long. Right. Right, the dog. Why did they have to make a big dog? I'm actually kind of baffled at the amount of damage that did. I'm gonna be honest. I knew the Executioner gloves were good, and I realized that enemy isn't scaled up, but that's still... wow. Okay. Yeah, that dog, flaming weird hellfire dog thing, yeah, that thing is horrendously unfun to fight because it bleeds lava. So you hit it and you're killing yourself. It's just not fun. So I'm glad that it died extremely quickly. Mostly because we'll be seeing it again a couple more times over the course of the Chalice dungeons, except they're just worse versions. They're even more obnoxiously difficult. Mostly because by the time we encounter the other versions of it, the Chalice dungeons themselves will actually be hard. And, yeah. So yeah, that is the first Chalice dungeon. That is kind of what to expect. You get 3 to 5 floors or layers, and each layer has kind of its own weird theming and general set of enemies, and then a boss specific to that layer in it. And then in the 5th and final Chalice dungeon, on the 5th layer, so on the 5th layer of the 5th Chalice dungeon, is the, like, hidden boss of Bloodborne, which is specific to the Chalice dungeons, and you can't fight it anywhere else. That boss that we just fought now, that died surprisingly quickly, that one is also unique to the Chalice dungeons. There's a handful of unique to Chalice dungeon enemies and bosses, and then there's the really special one at the end of the Chalice dungeons, and that one is more unique because it's more lore and story relevant than the rest of them are. The rest of them are just kind of here, they just kind of exist. But the one at the very end of the last Chalice dungeon is special in that it is directly related to the lore heavily. So that's what we have to look forward to in those. And now it's back to the Hunter's Dream, because they hadn't quite figured out how to make the seamless teleportation between anywhere yet in Bloodborne, like they did in Elden Ring. So yeah, that's the first one done. And now we can do the rest of those later. Let's see, I don't need anything else there. I'm almost back up to 60 insight again. Ooh, goody. Frenzy death incoming. Let's head back to the Grand Cathedral now. There we go. And now we get to go this way. Yeah, point and yell. we're going this way, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Don't need anything in this section, so I'm just gonna book it and keep going. Ow. Mostly because there's a lot of enemies here. A lot. And they're all very obnoxious. You can't touch me, I'm opening a door. Oh goody, the dogs are taking 2 hits, and that guy is taking a lot. Okay, so yeah, that enemy has officially taken more hits than the bosses in the first Chalice dungeon. A wonderful sign to come. A wonderful sign. That means this area is going to get interesting. This takes us through Hemwick Charnel Lane. It's where all of the crazy people are at, if you can't tell. I mean, at the very least, they're having a good time down there, but still. Oh, goody. What's that? Gonna be... Still 2 hits on them. I don't want to know how much damage they do, though. It's not as bad as I was expecting, if I'm being honest. That one's gonna do a lot, though. Yep. Yep, that one definitely hits harder. Oh boy. That's a full stamina bar to kill that thing. Thankfully, those things aren't very common. Okay. Almost through this section. Not a perfect parry, but close enough. Let's see, that gate is still closed, so I gotta go the long way. Should be able to finish out. Should be able to finish out Charnel Lane before the night is up. Goody, another one. Oh, you're a little bit more tenacious. Noted. And that knocked me over. It's not a good sign for the upcoming boss. Send that down, since that's a shortcut, and keep going. Counter hit. I hate the dogs in this game. I hate the dogs in every FromSoft game, I guess. They're just not fun. Dogs should not be an enemy in video games. They're just way too obnoxious every time they're done. Another one. Goody. Yeah, I don't care about that. I can tell you're there. Your eyes are glowing, my man. You're not hiding. By any stretch of the imagination. Okay. That's the dark attic taken care of. On to the next. I thankfully swing just a little bit faster than they do. Oh yeah, definitely area difficulties start to catch up. Yeah, it's taken 3 or 4 hits now instead of 1 already. Oh boy. I'll get them when I get down there. And down we go. Ow. That's nice. Stop throwing things at the tree. Let me get this opened up. Alright, there's that gate taken care of. Shortcut done. That was half my health. And that was too early. There we go. Didn't get all of my health back, but it got enough. Don't need to go that way. So, oh, I don't need to go that way yet, I should say. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, you just gonna keep slow walking at me, or are you gonna do something? There we go. Okay, that's you taken care of. Now I can deal with the rest of you. Thankfully, they don't do a whole lot. unless they do that. Okay, and the boss of this area, since it's a small area. Gun will not help me here. Alright, now I gotta find him again. Up there. Okay. Just barely saw her teleport in. That's another one. Gonna have to deal with them at some point. Should be here. Yep. Okay, that's one. And they have a lot of health on New Game Plus 7. Jeez. Where are you at? Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Not as bad as I expected. Still hurt. Okay, yeah, I've got to thin you guys out. Oh no. You know what? That actually saved me from the damage of that guy, so you know what? I'll take it. It's technically less damage. That is so obnoxious. Okay, that's that one down. That was close. Yeah, the only difficult thing about that boss is all of the guys that they just keep summoning in. Because they don't hit hard. The enemies that they summon, those hit hard. Normally, this would give you an important item for, like, material upgrades and stuff like that. Like, for, like, dealing with your character and stuff. But because I'm on New Game Plus 7, it just gives me a thing for echoes. So. Alright, back to the Hunter stream. Okay. Now I've got to try and remember where I need to go. Because it has been a long time. I've remembered most of it up until now. Just got to remember the rest of it. was it? I think it was Cathedral Ward. Just gotta remember where in Cathedral Ward I have to go. Ah, I know. Cathedral Ward. And then... Okay. I'm gonna make sure nothing there. And Bagman? Are you here? There's Bagman. Alright, I can do the Hypesian Joel later. I just wanted to make sure he was there. Alright, so now go this way and up. And left here. And then we can talk to Alfred again too while we're here.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest. Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Okay, and now we can keep going. Because now...
The password.
And the gatekeeper was dead the entire time. Funny that, considering he was just talking to us. And now we are in the Forbidden Woods. A wondrously not so joyful place. Full of things that look very similar. I'm not dealing with all of your guys' nonsense at the moment yet, because I'm doing this. Oh boy, even the birds take 2 hits here. That's not a good sign. Even the birds take 2 hits. Oof. Yes, you there. I didn't ask you. Let's see, that's just death. Bullets. Spike trap. Let's see, is there anything I can do that way? No. Okay. Just wanted to double check. I do think I am probably going to call it there for the night, though, because it's only like 7 minutes till, and I don't think I would be able to breeze my way through this area to the next lamp beforehand. But that said, Sundays going forward will be more of this until it's finished, which I'm not honestly sure how long it will take, just because while I don't have to worry about leveling and looking for gear and stuff like that, it is pretty self-evident that basically every time I go to a new area, the difficulty spikes pretty hard, because it's gone from enemies taking a single swing to even the weakest enemy taking upwards of 2 to 3, which there's a long ways to go yet. So by the end of the game, especially with the DLC, the DLC I think could slow things down quite a bit, because especially a certain boss from the DLC, that boss, that could take a while. On this difficulty, that could be a while. But that aside, yeah, Sundays going forward will be more Bloodborne. Wednesdays are like, I have Wednesdays scheduled so that if I can stream, I will, but otherwise they're kind of just Wednesdays at this point are kind of just a when and if I can get around to it thing. Outside of that, I don't really think anything major is going on. So nothing important of note to go on there. But yeah, I will, as always, the VOD will be uploaded to the YouTube channel either by tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest, so that it's up before Wednesday, just in case I do stream on Wednesdays. And then after that, I don't think there's anything else. So as always, any big notifications or updates and stuff like that, changes to schedule, impromptu streams, I would put something out ahead of time. That'll be on the Twitter as